Hello, we're Secret Agent Agency. My name is Kevin. Joining me, I have Andrew.
I'm here.
And Jihun is here.
Yes, but I may or may not be excited about having sex with Bear in the game.
Oh, yes! That game is a day one buy for me. We're talking about Baldur's Gate 3, I believe.
Yeah.
That is correct.
And I noticed as soon as I hit the record button that I have no disk space to save my video, so I am quickly doing that.
You ruined my intro.
Now we're just gonna
Just
drag
start
a bunch of
deleting
stuff.
shit.
That's right. Empty recycle bin.
Better delete some porn.
Yeah, man.
What kind of high quality shit have you been looking at?
I am creating the high quality shit. Our videos now are in the upper 300 gigabyte range. It takes all weekend. Well, it takes all of Sunday to download or upload. Trying to find some stuff I can get rid of.
So I don't really entirely remember what happened last time, but I guess because it was a time skip, we're probably about to get brought up to speed.
Yeah.
In game.
I was not expecting second time skip.
No one expects a second time skip.
No. Certainly not.
Then they'll pull a third.
Oh god.
Get old
Please.
man Clive.
Please spare me from the third. Anything but third time skip. Oh, I need to check.
Okay, fuck it, we're going. We're going.
Never a dull moment.
Let's do this.
Okay, so I think we were being directed to this elevator. This very Dark Souls elevator.
It's called medieval setting, okay? Just because it's a medieval looking doesn't mean that Dark Soul inspired. God.
Love that there's a Souls-like tag on Steam.
Yes.
All operations are suspended until...
Ah, there you are, Clive.
On before the ass tag.
Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks. I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we're
Andrew,
away?
I need your help.
None
What you
worth
got?
mentioning.
I need
Gas
your
still off, keeping
trading
an eye
card so I
on
can make a
the government.
badge.
Should be back any day now. Understood. If
Badge of
anyone
what?
needs me, I'll be in the map room.
The summer sale badge.
Oh, I think I used all my cards. If I have any, you
That
can
one
have them, whatever.
I couldn't even tell what
Must be
Jihun said to
paradoxes
you.
in the hull of a gutted airship.
Just
Very
testing,
interesting
testing.
book. Yet this is where she's
Yeah,
chosen
just
to
making
be.
sure that you can hear me.
It's
Or
the
does it-
stupid Steam cards.
There's a Moogle here. Nectar. Nectar the Moogle.
His name is Nectar.
Oh, so there's gotta be a hunt board, isn't it? Oh boy, oh boy, oh
That
boy.
is something that I'm aware of in this game. There'll be more side questy stuff to do soon, I guess.
Trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your
Are
mission.
you kidding me?
I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll
Vivian
have you know,
Ninetails,
only 4
that's a name.
attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of
Not
armies
until
and
she's a spirit
outlaws.
box winner.
Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it?
I missed her
Clive?
introduction. Is she like
But
the
the real
captain of this
question
pirate
is,
ship we're on or something?
how did we get here?
I would assume. I also missed her intro. I don't think we've had an intro.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern storm has endured, recent days have seen the blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on a crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Which one is the crystal we broke?
You were born in Twinside. Do you
I,
actually feel home?
dude.
Oh, dark clouds won't gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
So it was a mother crystal that was near where we grew up, Rosario.
Or is that on the map?
It's like northeast.
Okay.
Stay alone this time.
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have
I
black.
think the blue indicators.
One.
So one's like blacksmith, one's like a trader.
I got ya.
Temp out our gear. More number. That's 10 more number.
Yeah, number go up.
If I do say so myself. My best work, but it'll do. Yeah, that should do you.
Those are number down.
You can thank me later.
One, now number go up.
Anything else?
Number had to go down before number could go up.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Finished, are you?
Wow. I feel like Sharon aged, or Sharon aged a lot in the past 3 years.
Had her all at once.
So we now have a very Ramu weapon as opposed to a very Ifrit weapon. Oh yeah, okay, let's look at this active time lore here. Let's come to grips with all this. Talking about ourselves, After Sid fell and his hideaway was reduced to rubble at the hands of Hugo Kupka, Clive took on both his predecessor's name and role, becoming the second Sid the Outlaw and leader of the re-established resistance. Together with the other survivors and the new recruits, he continues Sid's mission to emancipate bearers and rid the realm of mother crystals.
I'll make a correction. It's Yujo Kupka. And he was pretty huge.
Yeah. And Kupka is Titans dominant. Vivian Ninetails is a scholar and strategist who makes her home in the hideaway, analyzing every shred of information that comes in from the wider world in order to divine the dispositions of the realm's armies and those who lead them. She offers her insight to Clive that he might better understand the lay of the land. The moniker Ninetails, of which she herself is fond, was gifted to her by fellow scholars in recognition of her ability to speak at length on almost any subject. Oh, so it's not so much that she has like 9 tails like a QB, but more that she can spin 9 yarns. She knows 9 good stories.
All right.
We got Harpocrates 2 Hyperboreos, the Hideaway's resident historian, whose love for books has earned him the nickname Tomes. Harpocrates, or Harpocrates, maybe, traveled to Valisthea as a youth, seeking to unearth the secrets of this land of legend, and over the years has developed a deep knowledge of Valisthean geography, history, religion, and folklore. The Hideaway, established under the leadership of Clive Rosfield, who took on the role of Sid after his former leader's passing and Titan's destruction of the old hideaway. Here a community of like-minded individuals from across the realm has gathered to build a place where people can live and die on their own terms. Like its predecessor, it's built within fallen ruins, deep within the deadlands of Central Storm. Decidedly unlike its predecessor, however, it's located in the center of a lake, Benumir, across whose waters any invading enemy can easily be spotted long before their arrival. Okay, so we're caught up with what's going on. Let's talk to Tones.
Thank you.
Norseman Harpocrates.
We're going to see on Final Fantasy 13. 16. Oh my goodness.
For a long time.
There's a couple more numbers
So
in
long,
there.
in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
It was adequate.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize.
I guess the creature in
I'll send
question
word
would
to our
be
associates.
Typhon.
See if they can't furnish you with
Ultima.
more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones.
There are names we're familiar with.
We look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
But there's Clive.
You are too
Is he
kind.
familiar with it?
There are not many.
He knows
in this world
Typhon.
who would indulge the
I don't
I think he was knocked out for
present
Ultima.
the- Yeah, he wasn't awake for that part.
Not too tired to go filching Kubo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
What?
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
All right. So we were talking about, I guess, oh, geez. Cutscene between the... All right, here's the medic.
It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like.
Oh, he like just got rid of it?
And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Oh, god dang it. I cannot trade with Andrew because my Steam account has been reset. Damn it.
Why is it reset?
Because in order to trade, you need to enable Steam Authenticator.
Oh, yes.
I forgot the password apparently, so I had to reset everything, and it's like, oh, your Steam Authentic. And then I was about to do is trading, and the Steam goes, oh, you have not enabled your Steam Authenticator for 15 days, so you cannot do any trading. I'm like, no.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You couldn't just scan the QR code?
The app didn't even have a because I have not logged into my app for ages. It was doing that. It was just it was stuck at the page of like enter your ID and password, and then I have to log in, and I forgot the password. I thought it was the one password that I used before, but it was not apparently so.
We've received a missive. The Republic's play. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. Gav.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randall in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come.
We're gonna go blow up another
All
crystal.
that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Oh, hey, it's Joshua.
Meanwhile,
He's got a new outfit. Looks older.
Oh, we're gonna control Joshua.
I
Maybe.
guess we'll find out.
And so the North is
I want to
lost.
know more about his lady friend here.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Well, you could, like, join up with him, man.
that is curious. I don't know why he's staying separate.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
So, what I'm getting from Clive and Jill's relationship is, like, everybody thinks that they're, you know, romantic, and I mean, the feelings are there, they're really close, but they're both, like, too damaged to really do anything with those feelings.
If something has happened to Martha, we need to speak with Otto.
If I remember correctly, Martha was the one who was in charge of that bar, like the bar that was like the safe haven to Branded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
How do you know the name Martha?
Martha!
Oh, a goblin coin.
Maybe we get to play Sphere Break later with the coins. That was everyone's favorite mini game, right? In a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, that was
Which
the
one?
best one.
I actually like that one. It's a math game, Jihun.
Which one?
I hated it. It was in 10-2. You played a game of coins.
I have no memory of this.
Yeah, there's a reason.
All people remember is Shinra kicking your ass.
Yeah.
I have to look it up later. Let me see.
Just coins with numbers on them.
Final Fantasy FF10
Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished.
It's called Sphere Break. Yeah.
And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. I know it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the poor bearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
I feel like I have a memory of this. At the same time, I don't.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Oh my god, this must be blocked off from my memory or some shit. Wow.
Yeah, it was probably a traumatic experience. Okay, so we need to find the curse breakers.
Do we got any new side quests?
There's possibly one. I don't know. I want to do story. Story.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
All right, looks like we have a trek ahead of us. So,
that was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
So I've been playing a game called Halls of Torment.
Yes.
Which is kind of like Vampire Survivors. You can set up your control scheme to be exactly like Vampire Survivors with like the auto attack, stuff like that. And aesthetically, it is Diablo, like classic Diablo 1 and 2. It's a lot harder than Vampire Survivors.
Oh yeah, it's also pretty slow.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes forever to get going.
Okay, so that's one of several ass games that I got my hands on during the sale.
Got your hands on some ass?
Yeah. The one that's eating up the most of my time was Brocado.
Okay, I haven't played that one yet.
Oh, you got a achievement called Chia.
Oh, is it Shift? No, it's a
Shift!
Up ahead.
It's for doing the Phoenix Shift a bunch.
Are you hurt?
Oh.
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you.
And I am such a bad...
Martha!
How you know that name?
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught me.
Also, I'm such a bad Persona player.
They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds.
Are we all?
Souls turned on the Imperials.
I am so bad with Persona managing. I should keep this because of I like to fight with it, but I should keep another one for social link.
Cole is there with the other cursed
Oh, that.
Oh.
You see low level ones for links. And then
Yeah.
like 1 or 2 or 3 solid ones.
I have another strategy. Just have lots of money and just buy the personas out of the compendium.
Yes, but be money bags with rich
Yeah,
dollars.
just be money bags.
Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one order of shields in Rosaria, and they...
It was easier to do that in the first version of Persona 5 by confusing certain bosses. They just like shit out hundreds of thousands of dollars per round.
Yeah.
Still works in Royal, just they recover quicker.
Wastrel beam.
Love Wastrel beam. I love the in Shin Megami Tensei 4 when you fight one of the riders. He just like Dragon Eyes and then uses Wastrel beam like 5 times in a row to reduce your current amount of money to down like 5%.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the best. And by the best, I mean it's the worst, but I respect them for making that choice.
It's hilarious, especially since like in that game, the fiends are like a 1 in whatever 100 chance of spawning. If your reward for getting this guy to spawn is to lose all your money. Hey, killing all these chocobos, they're minding their own business.
I want their bloody hides.
I heard they're tasty.
Yeah, they look like they're fucking tasty.
There might still be someone inside.
That's not good.
Oh goody, more death.
No.
Damn it.
It's what you came here for, right, audience? You signed up for this. More death.
This game is full of.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned. That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them.
Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law.
More blood.
To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
Oh, dude, fuck off.
How dare you speak
Time
those
this bullshit.
words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
So is there a limit break to like charge fast? I forget like how spammy.
Oh yeah. It's pretty spammy. I just forgot about it.
Okay, does it give us like iframes and stuff? I don't know how it works. Does it feel pretty good?
Yeah, it makes combat feel a lot better because you attack twice in the span of one button press. It heals you. Like all your attacks get like a life steal to them.
I mean, this is what happens when you play a game every once a week. You forget some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Plus L3 and R3 to learn the truth.
Yeah. Accept the truth.
Is that all of them?
I think so. I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive. The abbot.
died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive?
Hmm.
He's gone.
Can't catch a break with all this death.
Yeah, this game's so heavy.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bears...
Come on. We all know this is basically Final Fantasy Game of Thrones.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms. Fighting for those who
I mean,
fought for them.
Game of Thrones is more like funny and generally entertaining than this is so far.
The Imperials, she and the abbot could escape.
Yes.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course.
Yeah, the thing that worried me is kind of coming to pass where, like, all the fun characters were killed off. Benedicta, Sid, you know. And we're left with the characters who are just, like, really dour sticks in the mud.
Well, we'll see how things progress.
Yeah.
Because I think you made a comparison last time to Simo
Her and
and
Lagan.
Kamina.
Yeah.
And over the course of that story, Simo becomes a pretty awesome character, in my opinion. Like, Kamina's death was the impetus to get him to grow as a character.
Can I cut through this water? Nope. So I have to find some kind of way of... I guess I'll follow this road here. Because it's showing me the direction, like, as the crow flies over there. Oh, an Ahriman. Oh, it's a hunt.
Ahriman.
Like, I think his first appearance was a boss in FF3. Like an end boss for the past ones.
It's a floating eyeball.
Oh, Doom.
Oh, fuck. I feel like there was a one game, Final Fantasy game that had an interesting take on Doom. I just can't remember what it was and where it was. Like usually Doom
13.
How did it handle Doom on that game?
When you fought the Eidolons or whatever, the summons, they doomed you at the start.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
there's a way of giving like an in-game timer for battles.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember how to play. Okay.
Just click all the buttons.
Yep. That's a technique.
The other game I've been playing a lot this week has been Octopaths Travelers.
How you liking it?
Yeah.
It's a fun little game. I immediately did everyone's chapter 1, and then I've just been kind of fucking around not doing chapter 2. It's like going to all the places. Whoa, that was a lot of damage.
Hmm.
Ah, I missed it.
Alright, hopefully there's an obelisk like near him.
Try not to move. You'll only make it worse.
Is that pretty close?
Yeah, I guess so. It might have worked in our favor a bit. So I wasn't really sure how to get there, and maybe it helps to go back from this direction.
Also, reloading from death, I don't know if it works for this type of reload, but it's supposed to restore your health pots.
Hmm.
Doesn't look like it did. I don't know what the maximums were for those. Maybe only checkpoint reloads.
Oh no, they're restored. I'm at my max.
Oh, okay.
So, sorry, I know this is kind of very out of context, but because I just came across a while browsing internet here. You know the episode with the in the Fullmetal Alchemist with the one with the Chimera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you to not catch it until Edward said it out, or did you get the idea the moment you saw the Chimera?
Oh, I knew immediately. With the
Yeah, I knew.
Reveal.
I knew immediately.
Oh. Okay. I'm just kind of curious how many people actually didn't put the 2 and 2 together until like Edward stated or something like that. I'm kind of curious. Oh, I wish there was some kind of
I'm sure
survey.
there's plenty of people like that.
Is now a good time to mention that I've completely fucking bounced off of Full Metal Alchemist? Watched both the original and Brotherhood. I read a bit of the manga. I did not enjoy them. I think they're high quality, but I also just... they're not for me.
Okay,
I
Kevin,
don't like the animation of the original.
Kevin, after this, we are not talking about anime anymore. I don't think I can ever respect your anime opinion anymore.
Really?
How can you say that the Brotherhood... I mean, Fullmetal Alchemist, how could you say that?
For me...
Well, partially, okay, partially...
I don't like
yeah,
Attack on Titan either.
Okay, that one I get you.
It's fucking fascist. It was pretty, it was pretty, like, not very fun in the first season, and then, like, by the end of the show, it becomes fascist propaganda, doesn't it?
No comment. I'll be honest with you on this one. As in, like, I definitely lost interest because it was taking damn too long with the later half of the story. I'm like, where are you going with this story, please? And then it pulled the trope of a good guy turned to the bad guy out of nowhere, I feel like.
Yeah, there's probably a whole longer conversation that could be had about Attack on Titan towards the end.
Also,
it won't be had by me, not here.
That just remind me how that's exactly the whole good guy turned to bad thing actually kind of related to how Death Note had a second season, not the anime but manga.
The manga.
Supposedly the rumor, this is an unconfirmed rumor, of course. They could have ended where Kira wins, but they didn't. Since this series is on the Shonen Jump, they didn't want the bad guy to win, and that's why they were kind of forced to make the quote-unquote second season with the good guy winning.
Quote-unquote good. Like, there's lots of shades of gray.
Yeah.
Especially with L and Nier and Mello and all those characters.
Yeah.
The quality dropped significantly after that, because that was like most of the drama.
Yeah, it peaked. It peaked with the end of the first season, and if they ended there, like it could have been one of the greatest, but they were. I don't know if they got greedy or they were forced, or maybe they got forced.
I mean, that's not really an ending. You can't really end there.
You don't think so? You don't think it would have been possible?
It would have been a pretty dark and fucked up place to end there.
They could have like wrote it a bit differently, you know, to end it. Yeah.
I did watch the 2 Japanese live action Death Notes.
I have as well.
Those are pretty solid. I actually like the conclusion in Last Name. I think that's the name of the sequel, right?
I loved that version of Ryuk.
Oh yeah, that one's good. Funnily enough, I also liked the terrible Netflix one.
Oh, what is
what was the actor for Ryuk?
Oh, that was. Oh fuck!
He played the Green Goblin, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember his name.
He was phenomenal. That Ryuk was also good. That's the only good. That's the only good thing from that show, by the way. Unless you enjoyed this, like, you know, stupid movie.
Why can't I come up with his name? I like him as an actor. He's really good.
Jihun, have you watched Death Note Netflix?
No, because I don't have a Netflix account anymore.
Do you like bad movies?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. If you enjoy bad movies, it's a really good bad movie.
William Defoe. There you go.
Yeah, it's a really good movie for people who enjoy bad movies.
Is it actual bad
so
movie?
Funny. I was laughing a lot watching it.
Or is it one of those like bad, so good situation?
It's just so stupid.
Oh yeah.
I am trying really hard to figure out how to get.
Dude, follow the waypoint or whatever.
No, it's showing me. It's showing me like as the crow flies, and I can't cross the water.
What does it look like on the map?
Well, time to steal the Leviathan power. I'm sure you can cross a river there.
There you go. Plus, that's some graph paper or something. I don't know. Alright, so like the anime discussion started with Full Metal Alchemist. I just want to note, I watched the original, the movie, and I read the manga. I never watched more than the first episode of Brotherhood. At that point, I was just tired of the fucking thing and didn't want to consume it anymore. There's some good stuff in there, like some good stories.
Oh yeah.
It's funny where, having read the manga, like the extreme divergence from the original anime, where it's like, okay, let's just start making shit up. And It gets it's pretty stupid by the end. It's pretty funny.
I mean, it's definitely because it was that era.
Especially the guy who's like half robot who like comes back again. Remember that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, this is definitely during things have changed, but the anime back then was like if the anime is going faster than the ongoing series of manga, they're gonna come up with their own story instead of like stopping for like first season and then when things are catching up, they make a second season like some of the shows are doing nowadays.
Yeah.
Which is funny. I forgot which show that was. I think let me double check. But yeah, apparently that's so. Some anime get produced and anime producer come up with their own story, but the ending is so good from the manga's author that he copied the ending because like he straight up admitted I cannot come up with a better ending than this. You know what? I'm gonna copy this. I think it was that same guy who, if I remember correctly, it's the same guy who made the Despair Teacher or something like that. What else?
Oh yeah, I've been hearing there's some drama around an anime called Wonder Egg Priority. Do you know anything about that? Are you able to explain that to me?
I know that there was a controversy going on. I just don't know what it was. I think it was like that really weird ending. There's a Wikipedia says include reception. Reception.
Maybe go a bit more smoother this time.
So in the middle of the.
This is very much like an MMO mechanic. Yeah, but also it's a countdown.
Yeah, it's a countdown with set of numbers. That's interesting.
Wait, so you getting out of sight of that the circle is getting out of view?
Yeah.
You drop the circle when the 4 balls around your head go away. It's a very MMO mechanic.
Kind of interesting how MMO mechanic got mixed with the action game mechanic. It's interesting. Come on, face the trick, Clive. You killed us so much. I think it teleport.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking at this part of the Wikipedia that says, as Wonder Egg Prior continued its weekly airing, the series garnered more mixed critical response. Yeah, it went down, because it says it got that great review in the very beginning, but as it's one of those series that as the series went on, like, whoa.
Yeah. They call them NMs like in 11 and 14. Nice.
You didn't see that coming.
What a cool looking guy. Oh, by the way, Final Fantasy XIV has the coolest Ahriman fight in the series. It's based off of the FF3 one. Because you fight it in like a Crystal Tower analog. But it does some very cool stuff.
That must be the bridge.
Is he a big guy in that?
Yeah, he's real big. It's a 24-person battle.
Oh, I didn't realize what the fuck we were trying to do. Spreading some ash.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
So Kevin, do you have any interest in Pokemon Sleep?
I don't really know anything about it.
It's like a...
Go ahead.
Like you leave it on your bed or something like that. It's like a sleep tracker. And it has Pokemon Go connectivity. Like you get bonuses in Go from it, I think.
Do you catch Mewtwo? I mean, not Mewtwo. Mew by sleeping all night long.
It's like you got a buddy Snorlax in it. I don't really know much. It's like in beta right now.
Is it supposed to be like you have a pet Pokemon sleeping with you? Like you keep it in bed with you and you have like a little Pikachu snoozing alongside you or something? Is that...
From what I read, it's a Snorlax, but other Pokemon can show up.
Oh.
They've killed my bearer. I demand.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big
Do you think
ones.
Mom's endgame, or are we gonna be like
Imperials
taking
think
care
they
of her
will come in
sooner
here
rather
again
than
and
later?
threaten my people. They're in for a rude awakening. Oh,
It's a good question.
Before I forget, a
I think she's got to be
Otto
towards
landed
the
just
end.
before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that.
What do you think,
Clive
like
returned.
Titans next?
Then we must as well. Will you be alright?
I'm guessing it
Stay
goes...
longer if you wish.
No
I
need
presume
to.
Odin or
I will
Bahamut are
ready
gonna be like
should
the last
Imperials come
ones.
calling.
Yeah.
Though I wouldn't turn my nose.
I'm
up
gonna throw out a
if you were to
wild
lend me a
guess
pair
that
of them strapping young curse breakers.
we'll do Titan, Bahamut, then Odin. And we'll pick up Shiva along the way whenever we have like a serious story moment with Jill.
Yeah.
Hold on. The question. Hold on a minute. The order: Titan, Bahamut, then Odin. Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
What makes you think Odin's the later fight? Because most of the Final Fantasy they consider Bahamut as the strongest. I'm just wondering where'd you get that logic from?
Try not to move.
You there! Well, don't just pass me by.
It seems like he could be a little bit more villainous.
I see what you mean. Okay.
Handy with that sword of yours. Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the
Which
thing.
was the prince? Was that Bahamut?
Question is,
Yes.
are you
Yes.
going to use it or not? 'Cause a flock
Do we
of
ever see
little
Odin's
chocobos are in need of
face?
help.
Chocobos.
I don't think we've seen what his dominant looks like, but I think they mentioned who it was.
Wild birds?
We saw him a bit,
Not just any
I
chocobos
think,
at that.
because Benedicta was sleeping with him.
Bravest birds
Oh,
you ever
that's the
did see.
Maybe?
Protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty.
Yeah, I know what he looks like. He kind of looks like the Final Fantasy XIV like protagonist that they have in like all the cutscenes.
Stand there. Go and help him.
Ardbird or whatever.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
I guess we'll do it.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
I just realized I had the... Okay. Did they like convert metric to imperial or something? They had the Y there for yards.
A white feather.
I don't know, man.
I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
Ah, chocobo tracks.
Feather the obvious trick.
I enjoy how they're fitting in these classic Final Fantasy elements in a game that almost seems like kind of hostile towards it. Oh,
That's what I'd say when I looked up Final Fantasy 16 and then metric and imperial. I'm finding like a lot of how do you change imperial to metric for Final Fantasy 15.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
well, that one in the back's got a staff, so they're dying first.
Mages go down ASAP.
I was gonna say, I feel kind of bad for these guys.
They got somebody coming
dogfight.
in.
Oops. Alright, we got a real enemy here. Oh, I started up playing Crusader Kings 3, but I haven't gone very far in it yet.
Oh, what was it about again? Sometimes this game I have to look up what it exactly was.
Yeah, it's like a military strategy game where like a bunch of weird stuff can happen. They play fast and loose with history.
So
you
it's
can
like,
start wars, you can set up marriages, get
so
some
it's like,
titles.
I'm looking at the I'm looking at the Google search. Oh, so basically it's a Warcraft before it became a World of Warcraft. Minus the fantasy.
It's, or alternatively, it's kind of like if you smash Civilization and The Sims together.
I don't think I've ever played any of the games in those series.
Yeah, I don't really have a great basis for it yet. I'm just trying stuff out that's, you know, been in my library or things that were on sale on Steam.
Also, for me, I get intimidated when any RTS that's not StarCraft, I get intimidated. Because I seen some of the Red Alert, one of the well-known RTS game, and then
yeah, I mean this isn't really an RTS.
Oh,
Do you know her, boy?
Is this the? I guess this is the chocobo that saved us. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ambrosia. It is you. You survived.
Oh.
And you found yourself a flock.
Not another long lost friend.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would.
Also,
And the
I don't think they ever
flock
any game cover this,
unscathed.
but what is the lifespan of the chocobo?
Yeah, nothing's really covered it.
I don't think it's defined.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
So are we gonna ride a chocobo? Is this a thing?
Her pals agree.
Ride that chocobo.
You want to come with me?
By the way, that is my favorite chocobo theme. The one from 13-2.
Bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight.
The metal one for riding the crazy bird.
Yes, crazy chocobo.
Where you are.
I'm not looking at it now.
Also, that was like the rudest chocobo mechanic ever, where they just keep chomping all your Gishel greens.
Yeah.
Or Gizzle greens, what do they call them?
I already forgot. This is cool though. Ah, yes, an eye patch.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? Earn yourself some time
I just
off.
looked up the crazy chocobo theme. I did not expect the actual battle singing.
Oh, it's great.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos
So
swore
you
my
think you
car
can ride
up the
this
road, didn't
chocobo?
you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Rizia's track. Oh, displayed in Clive's chambers. Nice, nice. Chocobo unlocked. Work. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold R3 while in the field to summon Ambrosia, and X to mount the chocobo. Alright. Oh, cool. Okay, I was gonna say, what happens to Jill?
She just
Oh, okay.
runs
Right.
behind you, but now she gets her own chocobo.
It's just like that, what is it? The mechanic from the Pokemon. You get in your bike Pokemon, and somehow your Pokemon is running, following you.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Gav?
Gav should be back by now.
Where are our chambers? This ain't it. Oh, okay. Across this hallway.
Think it's alright to touch him?
Go put your trophy on
yeah.
the stand.
There it is. It's here.
It's the area we can deck out for doing quests and stuff.
Yeah. A bird by any other name. Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person. But for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. I am gladdened to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia. Bitch, you were there! Or should I say Whiteheart? You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate. And here, so many years later, we find she spent her life doing that exact same thing. Defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Jill. When did she have time to write this? She was there! Poor girl hanging out with some kids. Oh, is that just turn the music off? Probably.
But none of the curse breakers have returned. They'll be fine.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted
So did Tarya
land and the
do
works of
her
rare
own
crystals was too much for
tattoo?
his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit,
Don't
using
know.
liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Yeah. Yeah.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
And a small loan of $1 million.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Oh, speaking of like millions of dollars, I guess a current event was the Microsoft and Blizzard merger getting approved or whatever.
Okay.
Microsoft and Activision Blizzard.
Yeah. ABK.
Oh, definitely check out what it just said.
Yeah.
That was the last thing that I'm aware of in this game.
For indeed.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria. That broom's as ragged as goat's locks.
So Mather's all right.
Oh, it's the Rogue Tomato. The icon.
You know, Jihun, that's the first hunt in FF12.
What's the matter, Nectar?
The only required hunt in that game, too.
The hunt board? It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know? Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Yeah, we killed the Ahriman. That'll be fun.
And how may I assist
So
you
is that
today?
just like bringing your attention to them, pretty much?
How may
Yeah, I
help
guess
you
so.
today? Of course.
Shit.
Relationship graph type thing.
Yeah. Best
If,
friends.
Main protagonists in the center here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We don't know her name. Attendant to Joshua. Companion and protector of Joshua Watsfield, the dominant of the Phoenix. As loyal as she is dangerous, her blade is ever at the ready for any who might mean her master ill. And her tonics ever at hand to heal the sickly prince's hurt. Joshua addresses her by the name Jote, but it is unclear whether this is her true name or another pseudonym. Huh. Ambrosia's here. Nice. Maybe we can get an idea of
What are you trying to look up?
like Odin's dominant and things like that. She did. Titan's dominant. Here's Hugo. Odin's dominant. Yeah. Barnabas. Here's this Ultima mysterious being. Address Clive as Mythos. Muhammad's dominant. Ah, here's Mommy.
Mommy's in cahoots with them.
Yeah, maybe we do fight Bahamut last.
thus ends today's lesson.
Alright.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friends' donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has
Oh, we're just
specified
kind of
and
looking at
presented
stuff.
to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any? Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Oh, okay. So side quests earn renown, and we spend it here.
So I'm aware of one of the renown rewards that is really, 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 really good.
Okay.
I don't know how any of this shit works though. I guess we'll figure it out. The question mark one, that was it. We want to get
the
that when we
Berserker
can.
ring?
Yes.
Okay.
Hasn't been delivered yet, I'm afraid.
So I guess save up for that.
Yeah. We're halfway there, so.
I'll go pick up a couple side quests while we're here before we head out.
Okay, so it's like behind the blacksmith?
Yeah. There's like a down path from there.
Oh, amateur Twitcher. That's like me. Except I'm a kicker now.
How's he doing? Just clapping away.
That's a real shame that, you know, they never... That, you know, streamers calling themselves Twitchers never really got there. Like, oh yeah, I'm twitching right now. You know, hundreds of people watch me every night to see me twitch.
That was a thing? Wow.
No, it should be a thing.
Won't be long now, Martel. Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
A lot of people doing the grimace shake thing on TikTok, Twitch out.
Yeah, it's just
That thing was really funny.
we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
That's a fun trend people are doing.
Martel's
The one that doesn't get people killed.
Yeah, more of that versus just people killing themselves on TikTok.
I took it on, you see, after she after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first.
So there have been only like 2 good side quests so far in the game.
Yeah.
You
Well, Ambrosia's quest was a good quest, I think.
better them coming from
Yeah, actually got a good reward out of that. You got a mount.
Oh, she always had a. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called. In honor of it. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally.
Oh, you just skip a dialogue at this point.
Apples. Like, I'm guessing this has to do with the botanist or whatever who, I guess, died earlier.
So that looked like 10 renown for that? If that's like the green points. You only need like 40 more for the ring, I think. Forget.
Did you come through the forge today? And you say Sid built this place? Perhaps they're old enough for the things.
Yeah, it is a cool little place they built. So we think the Fallen are the Ultima people. They must be, right?
Something like
You
that.
could use something to eat. Here.
I mean, like, I guess something happened to all of them. And they, like, live in the crystals now or something.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was.
Maybe because they piss off the gods, so they, as their punishment, they're trapped in the crystal.
Loved plants more than people.
Have they, like...
That was the story behind the, that was the story behind the summons in, FF12.
Wait.
That is, yes, that is true.
Those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud.
Oh my god, now that whenever you mention numbers, I would actually think about which one was that again? Oh my god. I hate it.
There's been quite a few of them.
Yeah.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway.
Here's a basket full of apples.
Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, made Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and
Oh, I have to run all the way back there. Ah.
Them old apples were enough to cook.
That broom's as ragged as... I hear there's trouble.
I think once we turn the side quest in, we'll take our break and then come back.
Okay.
I think it's alright to touch him.
Yeah, probably gonna keep things pretty close to our regular time tonight.
Okay.
Not trying to add an extra hour like we did last stream.
Compliments. They were clearly very fond of
I
Martin.
guess it all depends on how things develop in the game.
After all
Yeah.
these years, I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for.
Apples unlocked.
Like your fruit, Martel? Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
I was gonna say, what's up with the Japanese fiction in their apple? But oh, never mind. They use the tomato in the big O.
Yeah, so that was 10 renown. Still only +3s.
Oh, we got a basket of apples for our chambers. Cute.
Hopefully they're fake apples, otherwise they're gonna get rotten pretty soon.
Well, okay, I'm gonna leave it right here for this one, and we're gonna take a break and come back. So thank you for watching. See you
So
in a bit.
long.